Hello and welcome to another scene for the living World of Darkness, Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition venue. Today's scene takes place as William arrives at the palace of Queen Mab. Though he is not holding an audience with the Queen, he will be escorted because notice was made by his count that he requested to speak with one of the prisoners.
Queen doesn't have the luxury of meeting with William.
Yeah, that's it.
William has his weapon, his shield at his back. His Kelgar is not here.
It's probably for the best.
He doesn't care about this shit, but he wanted Kelgar to not see his former master behind bars.
Very nice of him.
And he approaches to the guards. Says, "I'm Councilman William Black. Came here under the investigation that's led by myself with the permission of Count Leon."
One of the guards looks through a clipboard with names on it. One second. Follow me. And he leads you through several cells where you see many of the arrested ranters are currently bedridden with IVs and tubes running through them because of the paralysis that they suffered through. They needed to be put on some sort of support. I do think that time has passed, though, so they are able to move again, but it's taken a lot out of them.
Is it is there anybody who calls William traitor and stuff like that?
Well, a lot of them have tubes and stuff in their mouth, so they may be giving him very dirty looks as he passes through. But for the most part, with the exception of the people who weren't paralyzed and were just cursed, they're not in a mood to speak. The ones who aren't cursed are largely comprised of people who joined after William. But eventually, you are led to a cell containing your old mentor. She also has an IV, but she's been administered to a little more than the others so that she can at least speak with you. She sits in the corner of her cell as the guard looks. You want in, out, an interview room?
In.
And he looks at Grina. Stay to that wall. And unlocks the cell for William to enter.
William enters.
And the guard closes the door behind him and locks it. Let me know when you're finished.
Thank you.
Grina looks up at you with a glare. Hello, traitor.
William takes a deep breath. We are there to defend commoners from nobles. Remember who those words belongs to? God damn it, somebody's calling me. I'll be right back, okay? A second. I'm back. I'm sorry. My
Mhm.
mom was calling me, wondering where I am.
Oh,
He says like they were there to protect commoners from nobles.
are you here to try and give me a lesson on being a ranter?
I think I am a better renter than you are.
Plan on taking up the mantle now that all of us are behind bars?
No, that name is going to be cursed for a long ass time. Thanks to you and your comrades who killed commoners.
They
Uh,
chose to bed with the enemy.
I mean, I'm sure everybody in that wedding did choose that, especially those who you try to blow up in the coronation.
They were there for the party. They were part of the system, part of the problem.
So is that what it become?
When you dance with the bourgeoisie, you forfeit all mercies given to the proletariat.
Hmm. That wasn't you, though. There's a change. You told me you were cancer and you were dead in front of me. Why did you do that? Why did you send me to the city?
It's best to be remembered alive.
So you were bored from your boy toy.
If that's how you want to look at it.
I don't know. You tell me. I want to know.
I was told I was receiving a visitor today, Councilman.
Yes, the people has chosen me to represent them in the democratic state of Brooklyn. Don't look at me. It's your student who did that. You saved me from the Baron Leeson. You caused that movement. Your education did.
It's so sad to see a revolutionary silence himself so he can play nicely with nobility.
That's so nice of you. Especially those who can join to sports democratic state decided to kill everybody. There were another democratic state before we created our own. Staten Island that I was helping.
Strange, I don't seem to remember any attacks in Staten Island.
So was that it? They forced to marry someone to a noble. So let's just kill all the commoners, especially those who try to marry as well.
Oh, not all the commoners. I'm sure there were plenty who stayed home out of distaste for the situation. Distaste that they should have felt.
I felt this taste as well.
And yet you were
Yes.
there offering your services.
I didn't offer services to anybody. My sister was getting married. She chose to do that marriage. I didn't like that she was marrying to a fucking she, but well, guess what? You don't get everything.
You know, rumor through the grapevine said that the Baron was betrothed to another before your sister.
Yes, the person you killed.
Wasn't she wearing a bridesmaid's outfit?
She was.
So as long as it wasn't her neck on the line, she was willing to support the marriage?
No. She was there for a friend.
If you participate in the system, you support it.
It's not that black and white. People calls me black and white, and now I wish what they will think of you. Probably completely black.
It doesn't matter what they think of me, only what I accomplish.
What did you accomplish?
I think what I accomplish will be viewed differently the more time passes.
Yeah, let's talk about that Baku that you trapped in your freehold. Oh, see, I'm rolling my nightmares right now. I forget to roll it.
Okay. Hope you don't botch.
Yeah, hopefully. I will just start beating her.
And then you get to stay in the cell.
Yeah, like. You said difficulty 7? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. I'm fine.
You are fine. You actually got a decent night's rest last night, in spite of the fact that you were still having nightmares.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at her and says, "You helping us can help you a lot. Help people that you try to destroy a lot. I know you probably say that you want to destroy half of them, but there's also the people that you actually try to save in your own view."
I owe them no loyalty, Jim.
What did she call him?
Jim.
I don't use that name anymore. My name is William Black. Jim is my slave name. No longer a slave.
You say you're no longer a slave, and yet you find yourself tied to the whims of that governor you serve. You're more a slave now than ever.
Sure. You owe no one loyalty. Your friends suffer here as well. They see those nightmares as well. Why did you trap the Baku? What did you try to accomplish?
Why should I tell you?
Because you have your life because of me. I could have killed you and I didn't. More, I used to. There's some part of me still believes that you can return from the things you have done. Third, I believe we used to love each other. Well, yeah, you maybe didn't love me anymore and just left and faked your own death. But you saved people from slavery. We gave them a chance. There are more slaves who will suffer from this. I already see enough nightmares.
What do you know of the Baku?
He creates dreams, I heard. And there's a guy called Mara.
When Baku and Mara fight, they create the stuff of dreams and nightmares. Those things that inspire us. Those things that move us. Take one out of the equation, nothing happens. Tilt something in the favor of another, chaos happens. But keep them equally strong and alter one, and well, change happens.
Alter one how?
Oh, so many questions.
Many questions. How did you try to alter Baku?
What's in it for me if I tell you?
I will tell the others, and you probably will receive something other than death with cold iron.
I need something other than probably.
I can't justify anything. I can't give you anything. I can just tell them that you cooperated, and probably they will keep it in mind.
What did you do to cause all these nightmares?
I didn't do anything to cause all these nightmares.
Something had to be done. The Baku isn't still in chains if all these nightmares are happening.
It's kind of weird. I don't know. He says he can't do stuff. What happens is, so you say that the Mara now is more powerful because Baku is kind of weird, as there's a lot of nightmares going on.
I assume that at the moment, right now, Mara is more powerful. After all, I wasn't there when you guys fucked whatever you fucked up.
What happens when Baku gets more stronger?
Baku wins.
What happens Baku is keep getting stronger.
Baku will continue to win.
What
And
happens
nightmares would cease.
Did you just say nightmares will cease?
Cease, yes, as in they stop.
That's a beautiful thing.
Not necessarily our intention.
Our intention was to create more nightmares then.
Our intention was to change the nature of the dreams Baku created.
What kind of dreams you wanted to create with Baku?
Dreams of revolution.
How do you were going to do that?
There's old stories.
So you were going to make every changeling, except the ones that are created by your nightmare, to see the dreams of revolution. When Baku wins.
That was our intention.
I have to say that's a good plan.
But it doesn't seem like Baku is winning, does it?
It doesn't.
So again, what did you do to the Baku?
We cursed it without realizing.
And how long does this curse last?
I have no idea. How were you going to change Baku?
Like I said, there were stories of people who had done it before. I'm not the one who kept those stories.
Who?
Another.
What's his name or her name?
I'm afraid memory escapes me at the moment.
do you want?
Freedom.
That's funny. As he says, like, how many governments you see that they give freedom to the terrorists? No idiot will allow you. And sadly, those guys are not idiots. They know the threat you pose. I'm sorry, Dorina, but you got caught. You got sloppy.
I didn't ask for a pardon. I said I wanted freedom.
You wish to die?
No. You get me out of here, and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
No. I have oaths. I can't break them.
Well, Jim, that's unfortunate for you then.
We can talk, or I can talk with the judge that you cooperated.
I'm afraid I'm going to need some sort of guarantee.
So you wish to die with cold iron, then?
If that's what these lovely individuals choose to do, if that is how they want to make an example of me by invalidating my existence, nullifying it, spitting in the face of the dreaming, well, it just shows that they are the tyrants we've always said they were.
And why don't you act like the savior that you try to say and try to help the real people that I try to help?
Eventually, if you stay the course of revolution long enough, you get to the tactics I have. One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. I'm sure you've heard that saying before.
You weren't like that, though.
Things change.
Alliances shift, and one does not always seem how they look. Another of your sayings. So, I want to gain those things, but I don't know. I can't help you. I don't have anyone that can help you because you have done terrible things. Nobody is going to give you your freedom. That's impossible.
Well, then, I guess when I die, what I know goes with me, and you all can continue having nightmares.
You didn't change the nature of the Baku. We don't see any dreams regarding revolution.
No, but I know how to change the Baku. I know how others changed the Baku.
So if we make Baku stronger, will Baku start showing the dreams of the revolution?
I don't know if we actually managed to do that.
That's sad.
Do you still believe in revolution?
That's sadly none of your business.
Oh, well, you want me to be so forward with whatever information I know. I thought this was a
Okay,
trade.
whatever. Yes, I am still believing in the revolution. Yes, I want democratic root leadership, not discordia. And we're getting closer and closer. The beginnings are set. People see how the things work. They choose their leaders. Our leaders have checks. The people's chosen are trying their best to help. So yes, I believe in a revolution. It's just that mine is not bloody as yours. When they try to force that marriage, we were rid of a rebel. But we offered them one last offer. Said that this will not happen, or else. And one of the Chloricons just came up and said, I can marry, I love this guy. They want a marriage with a commoner. So shit let it be, we let it be. It was so close to the coming to the blows with bloods and all that jazz. You say you were fighting for those people who didn't go there. You don't listen, half of them at least, probably. Nobody was happy about that marriage. You guys didn't need to be so bloody. All you guys needed to do is to listen. At least in my opinion.
Well, I'm so gracious that you've given me your opinion when I asked for it.
You killed my oathmate.
Which one was your oath made?
The bridesmaid. She was my friend.
She was trying to warn people.
To warn me and others what was going to happen when you came there with a sword in your hand, and I was there with a sword in my hand. Why
It
did
would
you
have
run
been a
away?
fair fight.
Why did you run away?
A tactical retreat is not running away.
I need to learn about the Baku. So you need to tell me how to change Baku. All I can say is I will try to say that you cooperate. Because that's literally all I can do.
Goodness, so much power in your democratically chosen position.
You, God, you are leader of the Rangers. Mighty motherfucking Rangers. An outlaw group. You expect to be judged by a baron? Or a governor? The king of Concordia or the Queen Mab will judge you. Not me, not Count Leon, not the Duke.
You seem so resourceful and ready to take down the ranters that day. Are you telling me that none of it was prepared for? That resourcefulness that you demonstrated was so spur of the moment?
There will be no people who will defend you.
Not here.
How did you...
I am not asking for a pardon. I am telling somebody who wants information that if you want it, you'll get me out of here.
You basically say I will attack those guards and let you sneak out?
If that's the only way you can think to get me out, then yes. But I think
there,
you're a little bit smarter than that.
is there any other way?
You tell me. Use that ingenuity and planning that allowed you to take down 30 something people without raising a sword, and apply that to getting me out of here.
Nobody will get you out of here, sadly. The Queen wouldn't let it be.
Well, then I guess my secrets die with me.
I guess. How did you come back from the dead? You said you paid a price. I don't see any hands falling off.
I would tell you if we were close.
We are close, accept it or not. I'm not just here for Baku. You saved me from Baron Leeson, a guy who died on your blade, who tortured me for years. You taught me how to be a free man, make my own decisions. You may not like my actions, but they were my free actions. I still repeat, you're close. If they kill you, I will be sad.
Don't you mean when they kill me?
I don't know. I think you will probably get killed.
With cold iron, is what you say.
Probably.
And you're going to let them.
I probably will say that no death should be permanent. And try to change public's opinions. This world doesn't need more banality.
What was that?
This world doesn't need more banality.
Tell that to our darling leaders who want to play politics like little kings and queens at tea time.
Yeah, we don't do that in Brooklyn. So how did you come back from the dead?
Through favors called in.
What favors from who?
You have so many questions, Jim.
I do. I'm sure you do as well. How about we play a game? You ask me a question, I answer. I ask you a question, you answer. With truth. With the only truth. Any question you want to ask, I will tell you.
What are your nightmares?
I become High King. Abdougal. After losing all the friends I have. Sitting on a throne of winter. William Black the Tyrant. Those are my nightmares. How do you change the Baku?
Through magic. Very strong magic.
Your turn.
Why are you playing nice with the politicians?
It keeps people safe. I don't play nice with them. People needs to be protected by things. The political revolution needs to be the way the way that they will get hurt the last or the least. I don't want blood of the innocents in my hand. What powerful magic?
Several powerful magics from different individuals given freely.
More details?
I don't think so.
Your turn. Can I roll intelligence, Greymare?
For what?
Powerful magic stuff?
Um, I mean, she doesn't have any, like, what, her, on her?
No. She says powerful magic from multiple different people.
Oh, I mean, it's a vague answer, but I guess you could roll it, yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Got 8, and 7, and 2.
I'm trying to think of what would be something you could glean from that. She could be hinting at either something from the like depths of the dreaming, or she could be talking about
Understood.
sorcerers or people sacrificing themselves to the Baku. Any of those could fit in that
Mm-hmm. Can it be
category.
unleashing?
Uh, in theory.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't quite sure what to.
I understand. It's her turn. And William just says, it's your turn now.
I'm trying to think of what information I could possibly want to know beyond. Well, you've turned your back on what's important. This isn't a question, but a statement. You've turned your back on what's important. You're worried about people's safety as opposed to their liberty. You're willing to accept the status quo so that people don't die. You have friends. I told you not to be a slave to your passions. But you go out and form relationships that may as well be some doting wife at home for all you're afraid to lose them. Your attachments make you weak.
I still didn't hear a question.
I don't have any. Which, by the rules of this game, means that you don't have any either.
I'm sad.
You're a clever kid, William. I'm sure that, given enough time, you'll figure out what my scholars and sorcerers discovered over time. It only took us 6 months to figure out what to do with the Baku. I'm sure, given 6 months of nightmares, you'll have quite the motivation lighting a fire under your ass.
William kind of looks at her and says, "Not everyone is weak like you. I am not tired today. I came here to talk with an individual who I called my mentor who were defending the people from slavery. I met with someone who is extremely different. What the death done to you? What favors do you wish them any ill? Because sadly I'm angry at them.
Death gives you a perspective, a sense of urgency, the realization that one day you will shuffle loose this mortal coil. What I got was not a reprieve, but a delay. A delay which has been damaged since your little stunt at Fort Tilden.
My stunt?
The curse.
You can still try to help us.
Why would I want to help somebody who turned me into a prisoner? Would you want to help your former captor?
No.
You took that which is most important to the Ranters from me, my freedom, and now I will die in a box with bars like an animal.
It's because you killed people like animals. You knew the consequences of your action. It wouldn't be me, maybe, but it was going to be someone else who will capture you because you were going reckless. Attacking me on a bar. Attacking coronations. What were you going to do when a duke came here with his own fucking military army?
Kill him as well.
Or die where you stand. You can't kill everybody.
It's better to die for freedom than live in captivity.
If you wish to die, then staying here, I can talk with those people right now. If you tell me what you want to tell.
I told you what I wanted.
You want your freedom and you can't have it, sadly.
Well, then you can't have what I know.
Are you sure?
Sure as the moonlight is silver.
Moonlight is not silver. Moonlight is white.
I was being metaphorical, you troll.
So will this be the last time we see each other?
Unless you make yourself present for my execution.
I don't want to see you die.
It is much easier to bury your head in the sand, cover your eyes, pretend nothing's happening.
It is. Hmm. I'm sad that you're not helping me.
Use that sadness to push you to something, then.
What did she say?
Use that sadness to push you towards something, then.
I will. I'll find a way to change the Baku. And he smiles to himself. And she can roll perception empathy to see that smile.
Sure, one moment. Let me open up the screen with Discord on it. It'd probably be faster on my phone. Never mind, there it is. Changeling dice roller. Seems as though, let's see, if she's suffering nightmares, that's at least 2 successes.
William agrees with everything she says regarding changing Baku to create dreams of revolution.
I think that's satisfactory to her.
He doesn't want to change Baku the way it was. He wants to keep Baku the way it is. Pardon. He wants to change Baku to the dreams of revolution.
Mm-hmm. She gives him a bit of a smile. Give them hell.
Not without you telling me what I want.
Ask Kelgar to find where I slept.
That place is filled with water. You sleep
I'm
at the
sure.
out high quarters.
So get a diving mask.
Fuck. Where you slept?
It's easy to find. In the bunker.
Oh, see, was the bunker a place where
It's the one that's filled with water, yes.
Ah, shit. You killed me. You tried to kill me
And
while I
now
was a
you will.
commoner.
Hmm?
You tried to kill me while I was a commoner.
We tried to kill you because you were a traitor.
I'm an idiot. I wanted to hug you.
Don't get sentimental.
Yeah, I'm sure you aren't sentimental at all. Last thing, I'm gonna ask last time. Those deals.
Why, do you want to make some for yourself?
No.
There's always somebody willing to help the desperate.
They fucked with you. I may not save you from death, but I owe you my freedom. I want to know who helped you. Why did they help you? What did they ask in return?
They asked that we come to New York, and I believe you already have him in a cell.
Who is this person?
He was a baron.
Wait, there's a baron in this cell?
Not in this cell, no.
Nobody told us about that.
Roll perception, and I don't know, something perception. Empathy or intelligence, or not intelligence, because that's another fucking attribute. Just something.
Perception leadership. Perception leadership.
No,
Not leadership. I'm a John. God damn it. I will spend a willpower. I'm rolling perception empathy.
Okay.
I have 4 successes.
All right. She's talking about Isidore.
Isidore, in why did you here?
Some asinine power struggle between him and some other noble.
So he gave you your life back. What do you ask in return? Just to come in New York and create problems?
Didn't you ever wonder why he didn't seem concerned when you alerted him to our presence?
You knew I alerted them?
He told me.
You had sex with him as well?
Please.
I'm surprised. You changed a lot, I guess. My friend, you used to be my mentor. You tried to kill me, but I forgive you for that. I do not forgive you for killing my friend. But I thank you for making me the person that I am today. Do you wish anything from me to bring you from here? Books? Or you don't want me to show my face again?
Why don't you come back when you find what's in my room? Then we can talk again.
See you later, Karina. It's sad to see you behind bars.
Later then, Jim. It's sad to see you acting as a slave to nobility.
William hits the like slowly with the punch, like like bang 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 to the for night to come.
And the knight arrives and yells at Garena to get to the back wall. She does. He unlocks the door for William.
William will leave very fastly.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No.
All right, then this is where we will end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching, and we will see you next time. Thank you.